So I posted my Fantasify winnings, and some people in the comment section asked me to make a video showing them how to play this Fantasify. And in this video, I'm going to try my best to put you through. I'm going to break it down bit by bit, the best way I can, so that you can understand perfectly well how to play this Fantasify. And for those of you that has had experience playing Premier League fantasy football, La Liga fantasy football, you might find it a little easy. But for starters, you might see it as complex. But with time, as you use the sites, you will find it easy and you get conversant with how to go about it. And if you have questions, do well to put it in the comment section. And if I have to make another video to put you through, I will. The first thing I do when I'm being introduced to sites like this is to look at the funding and withdrawal options. So when I check those options and it is working perfectly well, then I don't have any problem. And yes, I have confirmed it. The funding option is swift. Both the withdrawal and funding options are very swift. Now for the funding option, this is how to go about it. Once you open the site, this is what you're going to see first. Then you click on this wallet button at the top left corner. Then when you click on the button, it takes you to this page, the wallet page. Then you see the currency options there. When you click on it, the currencies that you want will come out, and then you flip through it and choose your preferred currency. If you want USD, you choose. If you want your country's currency, you also choose, just to make it a little bit easier for you. Then for funding, you tap on add funds. Then it will take you to this page. In this page, make sure the currency is set to your own country's currency. That's my country is Nigeria. That's why you're seeing NGN here. Now you go to the enter amount. The amount is in dollars, so you keep flipping the figure until you get a figure equivalent in your currency that you want to fund. You understand? So I put $10 here, and the equivalent in my currency is 15,800 and something. So if you have a promo code, you put. If you don't have, just move straight to add funds. When you click on add funds, it will take you to this funding options: pay with card, pay with bank transfer, and pay with bank. Now I prefer the pay with card or bank transfer, but my preferred one is pay with bank transfer. And when you click on bank transfer, it takes you straight to this page, and you just click this box straight to this other page. Then you transfer this exact amount, 15,872 naira for Nigerians, to this bank, Sterling Bank, to this account number. And once you're done transferring the exact, don't transfer anything bigger or lesser, that isn't anything higher or lesser than this amount. Do you understand? Just exactly this amount, 15,872 naira. Once you're done transferring and it goes through, immediately you will be funded. It will reflect immediately. It's just that quick. Then for withdrawals, if you click on these withdrawals, it will take you to this page. Then you flip the dollar figure. This is 30 here. The 30 here in my currency is 47,617.92 naira. So you keep flipping it until it gives you the figure that you want to withdraw. And note that fund what you want to use to contest in matches, in challenges. Don't fund what you don't want to use, because you cannot withdraw your fundings, your deposits. You can only withdraw your winnings. Do you understand? So if you fund 10,000 naira, you cannot withdraw that 10,000 naira. You must use that 10,000 to engage in challenges. Then when you win, from that challenges, that is when you can withdraw the winning you get. Do you understand? So you check the value of your earnings and then flip the figure until it is at least slightly below the earnings. If you won 40,000, if 40,000 is in your wallet, your earnings wallet, you flip the figure until it gets to something like 39,500 or probably 38,000, because they will not allow you to withdraw 40,000 completely. You must leave something behind. So you keep flipping the figure until you get your desired figure in your own currency. Then the bank option, you click on it, it will show you bank. You choose bank. The code, just type the name of the bank you want to withdraw to, then put the account number, your registered customer name, the name you used in registering this site, you just put it. And sometimes it appears automatically, so you just click on withdraw, and in just few minutes it will reflect in your account. You just see the alert if you get alert easily. So that is that about withdrawals and funding. So now the next thing I want to show you is how to form your team, how to go about creating your team, and how to play the game. But first, you must learn the rules of this game. The rules of the game is quite simple, very much simple and spelled out. Now these are the rules. If you're able to pick players that were able to start the game, that is in starting 11, the 11 you picked started the game, you earn 4 points just for the fact that they started the game. Now, coming on as a substitute, if one or two players that you picked did not start the match, they came on later as substitutes, you earn 2 points. Now, goal by a striker, 40 points. So you choose strikers that you're sure that will score goals for you, the likes of Haaland, Lewandowski, Mbappe, Gyökeres, and the rest. Those strikers that you're sure that this striker will score goal today, you pick that striker, and a goal by that striker will earn you 40 points. Now, a goal by a midfielder will earn you 50 points. You know those midfielders that knows how to score goal. With your footballing knowledge, you know that you claim in the comment section that you know football more than me. Now, this is the time where you invest your knowledge into choosing those midfielders that you know that can score goals for you. The likes of Bellingham. Bellingham is a goal scorer. Bruno Fernandes, all those goal scoring midfielders, you choose them because they're going to score goals and their points is higher, 50 points. Now for defenders, with your footballing knowledge as well, you understand, you know those defenders that knows how to score goal. Van Dijk, who again, Rudiger, there are many, you know them. So those defenders that know how to nod, you choose them because they will score goals for you and their points are higher, 60 points. Now assist, you know those midfielders that can assist, those creative midfielders that know how to assist. Now their points are 20. Once your player, a player that you choose assist, you earn 20 points. Now shot on target, including goals, 6 points. Now chances created, the final pass leading to a shot on target, including goals, blocked or off target, you earn 3 points. So you know the players that can actually get you these chances created, and the final passes that can end to a player shooting, or you know football more than me, so I'm very sure you can actually understand what I'm saying. So 5 passes completed means you earn 1 point. Your player earns 1 point. Tackle 1. Once your player wins 1 tackle, you earn 4 points. Once your player intercepts, he wins an interception, the player earns 4 points. Saves. If your goalkeeper makes 1 save, the goalkeeper earns 6 points. Penalty saved. Once your goalkeeper saves a penalty, 50 points. Clean sheet by the goalkeeper and defender that played at least 55 minutes. So if your goalkeeper and defender were on the pitch for more than 55 minutes and the game ended in a clean sheet, they will earn 20 points for playing more than 60 minutes and they were able to finish that match without conceding. So they will earn 20 points. Yellow cards, you will get -4 from that player. Now red card, you get -10. Now own goal, you get -8. Goals considered by goalkeepers and defenders on the field when the goals were scored. As long as your keeper and the defenders were on the field when those goals were scored, they get -2. Now penalty missed is -20. All those players that used to miss penalty, avoid them because they will cost you 20 points. They will minus 20 points from you. So that is that about the rules. Now how to play the game. Now when you come back to the normal page, you're going to see something like this. You understand? You will see upcoming matches. This is the latest upcoming matches, the CONCACAF Champions Cup between Cruz Azul and Vancouver. You will see the timing in the next 1 hour 43 minutes as at when I did this video. So by now they must have played the match. So this is where you see the upcoming matches and the match you want to join and engage in a contest. Now, if you know Cruz Azul and Vancouver very well, this is where your football knowledge comes in. That football knowledge you've been claiming since in the comment section. This is where it comes in. you have to know these two teams. You understand? You have to be very sure that, oh, Cruz Azul, I know all their teams. I know their starting 11. I know the players that come off the bench. I know the players that can score goals there. The players that can assist. The players that know how to shoot shots. Their goalkeeper is strong. Vancouver, I know their players. Like, you just have, you need to have a basic knowledge about these two teams. So for me, in a match between Real Madrid and Barcelona, I'm very sure that I know these two teams. Barcelona is my team, Real Madrid is my rival team, and I know them, just at my fingertips. I know their first 11 and players that can start and players that can be on the bench. So why, engaging in the contest, I can choose a perfect team and my 11 will start the match. Do you understand? So you have to have a basic knowledge of the two teams playing. That is rule number one before you engage in any contest, before you start forming your team. Now, if I don't know about this Cruz Azul of Vancouver, for me, I will not engage. But if I really want to engage in this Cruz Azul versus Vancouver, then I will have to go and check their previous matches, check their starting 11, check people that has been, performing for them. I have to do research about this Cruz Azul team and know their strongest 11 and know the players that are, injury free, the players that are available for this match before I can say, okay, this is their starting 11. Then I will do the same thing for Vancouver. Do you understand? For me to have a knowledge about this team. But I will prefer you choose, matches between two teams that you know very well. If it's in the EPL, Chelsea versus Manchester City, you know those two teams. So that is the best case scenario. But if you really want to engage in any contest, you have to make research about the two teams and know their strongest 11 and know if it's a serious match, if they're going to be benching players. These are things that you put into consideration to know if your starting 11 is going to be strong or you're going to rotate it. Like, just for you to get a knowledge on how to choose your starting 11, you need to know these two teams. Now, using this Cruz Azul for example, when you click on this Cruz Azul, it is going to take you to the contest page. Now, this is the first contest. This is the mega contest for this Cruz Azul. Now, another instruction: do not engage in contests that have below 300 spots. Now, if you look at this page, there are a lot down, a lot of contests down. If they are not up to 300 spots, the mega contest has 450 spots. Some of them you can see 1,600, 500, 2,000 thereabouts. This is the mega contest. So make sure you're engaging in contests that has at least 300 spots. You see this one that has 5 spots, run away. The prize is much, unless you just want to play it. You think you're now a guru, you can engage. You see this one that has 2 spots. It's more like playing sporty. You will lose your money. So when it comes to playing this contest, make sure you engage in the ones with at least 300 spots because their prices are lower. You can see this mega contest, you engage with 512 naira in my currency. Do you understand? So right now I want to engage in this mega contest, this 512 naira contest. And do not forget, again, this head-to-head contest, don't involve yourself unless you think you're a guru. Now, moving ahead, I will now click on my teams. When I click on my teams, this page will appear. When I click on this create new team, I'll be taken to this page, and in this page I'm going to be choosing my team. So you click on the goalkeeper option, you choose one of the goalkeepers, one of the starting goalkeepers. Then in the defensive option, you have a maximum of, I think, 3 to 5 defenders. In the midfield, I think you have a maximum of 5. In the forward, you have a maximum of 3. So you pick your team. Now, the maximum you can choose from one team is 7 players. You can see maximum players from one team is 7. So from Cruz Azul, you can only choose maximum of 7 players. Then if you choose 7, it will remain 4 players. So you choose the remaining 4 players from the other team. Now, when you're done choosing it, you click on next. It takes you to this page. Now, in this page, you choose your captain and vice captain. This is also where your footballing knowledge comes in. Make sure you choose players that can at least get you points, because captain's points are being multiplied by 2, vice captain times 1.5. So you click on the player that you want to be the captain, and then you choose another player that you want as your vice captain. Then you click on submit lineup. Then after clicking on submit lineup, this page will appear. Now in this page, you just click on each of these spots and choose players that will be on the bench. Now after that, you submit. When you submit, you find yourself in this space. Now in this space, just tick it because you formed one team already. Now when you form it, then you click on join contest. If you click on join contest, it is going to bring you back to this contest page, and then you choose this mega contest or any other contest that has at least not less than 300 spots. Then if you have funds, it will not show you add funds. It will just show you join contest. But if you don't have funds, it will take you have to go and add funds. You click on it, it will take you to the fund page, and then you fund. And that is that about forming your team. So after forming that team, that is team number 1. You continue the process and form as much as you want. And I think some of the contests, you should form more than 2 teams. 1 team is not allowed. You should form at least 2 teams. And it is advisable that you form more than 1 team, more than 2 teams. You can form as much as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do you understand? If you look at the winnings, you will see that I won with my team 5. The other person won with his team 6. The other person won with team 11. This is the second time I'm playing this game, and I've won in the 2 times. The first time I actually won, that was the Barcelona versus Inter Milan's game. I won, and you can see the team that I won with. Do you understand? So it is advisable that you actually, form multiple teams. I won with team 7 in this other contest, in my first contest on this Fantasify. So you can see that the more teams you form, the higher your chances of winning this contest. Now probably you may not be able to win first position, second position, or the third position, but you can also go back with your money. That is the difference between this Fantasify and Sporty and Co. Do you understand? You may miss out on the first, third position because the first, third position takes the huge chunk of the money. The first position takes the mega portion of the money. Then second place also takes a good portion of the money, and then the third place also takes another portion of the money. Then fourth, fifth, sixth, depending on how they organized it. If it's a contest of about 1,000, up until 500 can still win something. It's either you collect back your staking money, or you win something added to it, probably 1,000 naira added to it, or 200 or 300 or 400 or 500. But you can end up losing out from the first, third position and still have something to hold on to. You might still get your money back, but if you fall below maybe the 500 position, 600 and thereabout, you will lose your money completely. That's just the rule of the game. So from first, third grabs the large chunk of the money. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh gets a certain amount of the money. As it's going down, the money is dropping to a point where the other ones will now get back their staking money. Then to a point where those other ones remaining will not get anything. You will not win anything. That is where you might lose your own money. But then if you're able to fall within first and 500 for a 1,000 spot contest, like half of the contest, you're able to fall between half of the contest, you will get back your money, or probably get something added to your money. And that is why this is different. If you end up missing out on the first third, you can still end up winning something, getting back your money, or probably getting something added to it. So that is that about that. So the advice here is create multiple teams so that you can increase your chances of at least winning something, getting to a good position where you can earn or win something. And also remember, if the contest money is 512 naira, just like the one I used in my example, if the staking money is 512 naira and you form 2 teams, that means you will need to fund double of that staking money, which is 512 naira. Double of it is now 1,000 and something. If you create 3 teams, that is triple of that money. If you create 10 teams, that means you have to fund 512 naira times 10. That is 5,000, and the mathematics. So the number of teams determines how much you're going to fund. Do you grab? So if you create 10 teams, multiply the contest money by the number of that teams, and fund that amount. So some contests allow 2 teams, some contests allow 3, 4, some allow maximum of 40. I think the highest is 40 teams. You can create 40 teams. The mega contests allow up to 40 teams. So just create as much team as you can afford, the money that you can afford. If it's 2 teams that you can afford, create it, but understand that your chances of winning will be low. But if you create multiple teams, you have a high chance of winning. So that is how to play this Fantasify. And if you have any question, do well to drop the comment section, and I will attend to it. Thank you.